Tamil, a determined young man burdened by the consequences of an unjust past, relocates to a modest and uncomfortable house along with his beloved wife Yamuna and his aging, soft-spoken mother. The house is small, poorly ventilated, lacking in basic amenities, and barely habitable, a far cry from the respectable government quarters they once lived in. It reflects their steep fall from grace. With peeling walls and a damped ceiling, the new home feels more like a symbol of their despair than a place to start over. Despite the uncomfortable living conditions, they try to make the best of it, holding on to one another for emotional strength. Realizing that he must improve their situation, Tamil makes a painful but necessary decision. He temporarily leaves Yamuna and his mother under the care of his longtime friend Kumaran, whom he trusts completely, while he embarks on the daunting task of finding a job in the bustling city. Tamil is well qualified, having been a government employee before, and walks into offices confidently with his well-prepared resume. Each interview starts with admiration for his credentials. Employers are impressed by his background, his experience, and his skills. However, as soon as they discover details related to his previous job, whispers of scandal, an unresolved case, and family tragedy, doubt clouds their eyes. Their tone changes. Each company becomes hesitant, avoiding direct rejection but making it clear that his past is a liability. Tamil is repeatedly turned away, with no one willing to take the risk. Frustrated and desperate, with no steady income and responsibilities weighing on him, Tamil finally takes up a job far beneath his potential. He begins working at a roadside biryani shop. Standing in the heat, handling food, and serving customers day and night, he sacrifices his dignity in order to provide at least something for his family. It is exhausting, humiliating, and a daily reminder of what he has lost. One night, overwhelmed by hopelessness and after drinking to numb his pain, he returns home late and drunk. The emotional weight becomes too heavy, and his mind drifts into the past, triggering a detailed flashback of events from 5 years ago. Back then, Tamil was a cheerful and spirited college student. He spent most of his time with two people who were more than just friends, his cousin Arvind and his best friend Kumaran. The trio were inseparable. Their bond was strong and full of joy, built on countless memories, mutual trust, shared jokes, and youthful ambition. They did everything together: parties, group studies, sports, and late-night conversations about the future. They felt like nothing could ever come between them. One day, Tamil's mother asked him to attend a puja at a nearby temple. Obedient as always, he agreed. At the temple, he unexpectedly met Hema, a bright and elegant Anglo-Indian architecture student. With a mix of grace and intelligence, Hema instantly caught his attention. Tamil was smitten. As he got to know her more, his admiration grew. However, Tamil and Kumaran feared that Arvind's superior looks and easy charm would attract Hema's attention, potentially leaving them out. Driven by insecurity, Tamil and Kumaran made a selfish decision. They deliberately kept Arvind out of their interactions with the girls. Tamil started spending more time with Hema, and slowly, their friendship turned into something deeper. His romantic advances were met with warmth, and the two soon fell in love. Their relationship was filled with excitement, college days became brighter, every meeting brought new joy, and the world seemed full of possibilities. At the same time, Kumaran also developed feelings for Revati, a friendly and supportive girl who was both Hema's friend and Tamil's neighbor. Their love story developed alongside Tamil's, mirroring the happiness and hope that comes with young love. To celebrate Tamil and Hema's first anniversary, the two couples decided to take a trip to Darjeeling. The plan was spontaneous and secretive. They didn't inform Tamil's strict father Vijayaraghavan or Arvind. The trip was filled with laughter, snow-covered views, shared glances, and promises for the future. However, guilt lingered in Tamil's heart. He knew they had hidden the truth from two people who deserved honesty. He resolved to confess everything after they returned. But fate intervened sooner than expected. Arvind, sensing the distance and betrayal, followed them to Darjeeling. He confronted Tamil with hurt in his eyes, accusing him of breaking their sacred bond. Feeling deceived and angry, Arvind said he never wanted to see Tamil again and walked away, severing their brotherly connection. The moment was heavy with sorrow and regret. Tamil and Hema began discussing their long-term future, marriage, careers, and family. During one of these conversations, Hema revealed that she did not see herself living in the same house as Tamil's parents after marriage. This clashed with Tamil's deeply rooted values and his sense of duty toward his family. Hurt and disappointed, he tried to make her understand, but the argument escalated into a serious conflict. The emotional strain proved too much for both, and eventually, they broke up. Time passed. Life moved on, but scars remained. Tamil found a job in the government sector as a junior officer in the income tax department, working under the guidance of his principal father, Vijayaraghavan. Meanwhile, Hema married Arvind, adding another twist to their tangled past. Tamil's family then arranged his marriage with Yamuna, a gentle and understanding woman. Initially bound by tradition, their relationship slowly blossomed into real affection. Their compatibility grew over time, and Tamil eventually let go of his past love, finding new purpose in his marriage. However, their world collapsed again when one evening, Vijayaraghavan came home unusually agitated. He shouted at his wife, his mind burdened by something unknown. The next morning, Yamuna opened the bathroom door to a sight that shattered the family. Vijayaraghavan had taken his own life. Shock and grief engulfed them. The truth emerged that he had been accused of stealing an important tax file. This scandal spread quickly, tarnishing the family's name. Tamil, now seen as the son of a disgraced officer, was suspended from duty without pay. They were evicted from their government housing due to the shame. Around the same time, Yamuna informed her family that she might be pregnant. Her parents agreed to shelter them temporarily, but they treated Tamil with contempt and disrespect. Tired of the humiliation, Tamil left with Yamuna and his mother, seeking refuge elsewhere. With no other option, they moved into a temporary hut, their lowest point yet. Tamil continued working at the roadside biryani stall, sacrificing everything to support his family. One night, exhausted and broken, he cried in front of Yamuna, admitting how hard it had become to live with constant suffering. Yamuna held him, offering strength, reminding him they would survive together, no matter how long the darkness lasted. In the present, Tamil begins investigating his father's death, determined to find out what really happened. A friend of Vijayaraghavan reveals that he once mentioned a large sum of money, 50 million rupees. This leads Tamil to Prakash, his father's old boss. Prakash reveals he had handed Vijayaraghavan the money to hide before a tax raid, but Vijayaraghavan later said he didn't remember where he had kept it. Prakash assumed he had stolen it and used a sensitive tax file to blackmail him into returning it. Tamil, suspecting foul play, remembers a tense argument between Vijayaraghavan and Arvind. He confronts Arvind, but Arvind denies everything. Later, Hema finds out that Arvind had indeed taken the money to invest in his business. He planned to return it once he was financially secure, but Vijayaraghavan committed suicide before that could happen. Hema tells Yamuna the truth during a temple visit. Tamil searches Arvind's house and learns that he plans to use the money for a construction investment. Kumaran, always loyal, tricks the builder into revealing the deal time and changes it from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Arvind arrives at 7 o'clock and runs into Tamil. They argue, and Tamil retrieves 10 million rupees. That night, thieves attempt to steal the money, but Tamil bravely defends it. The next day, he learns of an impending tax raid. He entrusts the money to Kumaran, but Arvind intercepts him and takes it. Tamil finds one of Arvind's men and recovers 40 million. Arvind, losing control, begins to unravel. Tamil reminds him of their past, their happiness before greed. Arvind repents and gives him the last of the money. Tamil goes to Prakash and demands the tax file, but Prakash admits he sold it for 500 million. He offers 50 million to Tamil to forget it. Tamil refuses, demanding justice and his job back. That night, Yamuna goes into labor. While rushing her to the hospital, Prakash's goons attack. Tamil fights them off and ensures her safety. Later, he calls Prakash and tells him to turn on the news. His assistant is confessing everything. Tamil reveals he gave the 50 million to the assistant to expose the truth. Prakash is arrested. Yamuna gives birth to a healthy boy. Tamil, finally at peace, leaves for work with hope in his eyes. Tamil's story is one of silent strength, of a man who lost everything, his father, his dignity, his home, and even his past friendships, yet chose not to give up. It is about the quiet battles fought in the corners of broken homes, about a mother who watched her son fall, a wife who stood beside him when the world turned away, and a son who carried the weight of a father's shattered name. In the face of humiliation, betrayal, and despair, Tamil did not seek revenge, he sought truth. He did not run from the darkness, he walked through it, one painful step at a time. And when everything finally came together, when the truth came out, justice was done, and his son was born, it wasn't just a win for Tamil. It was healing. He found peace not just for himself, but for the love he stood by, the memories he held on to, and the future he built from nothing. As a new day begins, Tamil walks to work, not with pride, but with calm in his heart. And sometimes, that quiet peace is the greatest victory of all.